Hello my dear students, good morning to you all. My dear students, I welcome all of you to the 10th standard English classes. In English classes, today we are going to study the second part of the poem Grandma Climbs a Tree, which is written by Ruskin Bond. Dear student, in the last class we discussed about the initial part of the poem in part 1. That in the initial part of the poem, we came across a few important things of the poem. Among them, the first thing is, see, the speaker of the poem is Ruskin Bond, and he speaks as grandson of his grandmother. The poet of the poem, Ruskin Bond. See, in that poem, the speaker says that the childish activities of grandma, and he says that how she is very genius, and he also gives the reason. He also gives the reason about how she is very genius in her life, and how could she climb the tree very quickly, even it is very spreading or high, and she could climb the tree very quickly. She feels very happy on the tree rather than on the lift, and she learned this from her loving brother when she was at the age of 6. And then she also says that, see, when she climbed for the last time, then her age was 62 years. So by giving all these reasons, the poet, as a speaker, says that she is very genius. Genius means what, my dear friends? Yes, genius means what I taught yesterday. Genius means intelligent or wise or brilliant or witty, isn't it? And in the second stanza of the poem, see, whenever her elders suggest her not to climb the trees, and to maintain some respectful life and graceful life in her life, when she was suggested like this from her family members, but she laughed and said to all of them, what did she say? She says that she would lead her life disgracefully. And she also continues that she would take care of her future, and she is not ready to receive any kind of a suggestion of family members. Also she says that she could do her life very better than others. Isn't it? We cannot imagine that how could she create the better life than other. Being a 62-year-old woman, how could she create a best future? Isn't it? She must accept the suggestion of the family members and well-wisher or neighbors. She received the suggestions, and she must lead her life gracefully according to the suggestion of her family members. So this could be seen in the second stanza. And when we come to the third stanza of the poem, see, she learned this climbing tree from her loving brother when she was at the age of 6. This was discussed in the last class. And dear students, all of the family members, they felt very fear or bad about her condition. And they thought that, see, what would have happened to her when all the family members had gone to town. So they thought that she would have a terrible fall from the tree. But the outcome or the result was completely different. What was the result then? When all of the family members went to town, what was the result? The outcome. What is meant by outcome? Outcome is what actually happened. The result was completely different. See, what kind of different was there? Yes, she did not fall down from the tree. Instead of that, she climbed happily the tree, but she did not know how to come down from the tree. So this was actually happened. Isn't it? So the outcome was completely different. Then all the family members, they came, after they came to house from town, they helped Granny and made her to come down. So this was the things what we discussed in the last class. I hope that all of you understood the 3 stanzas of the poem in the part 1 very well. And also I am very sure that you have completed that yesterday's homework. Got it? Did you complete your homework? Very good. And you should put in the group. Got it? Now come to the 4th stanza of the same poem. After the rescue, the doctor took Granny's temperature and said, after rescue means what, my dear students? Yes, save. Rescue means save, means kapadu. After all of the family members come to the house, they saw that the Granny was on the top of the tree. She couldn't know how to come down from the tree, but by the help of all the family members, she came down and she slept on the bed. She was saved by the family members. The doctor took her Granny's temperature. Dear students, when the grandmother could not come down from the tree, then she felt some kind of illness in her body. She lost her confidence. When she was not able to come down from the tree, she lost her confidence. And she felt very weak. And then she was suffering from a small fever. She was suffering from little fever. So that all the family members called doctor. And doctor tested her. Doctor took Granny's temperature. And what did the doctor suggest or recommend to grandmother? Let us see. The doctor took her Granny's temperature. Soon after, doctor came to their house. He took her temperature, took Granny's temperature, whether she is good or not in her health, and said, doctor came to know that she was suffering from little fever. So he said to all the family members, I strongly recommend a quiet week in bed. The doctor, after he checked out the temperature of Granny, the condition of Granny, then the doctor suggested to all the family members that mother or grandmother should be treated in the house and should not be gone to outside without any one permission of the family members. This is the suggestion made by or recommendation made by doctor. Isn't it? He says I. Who does I refer here in this context? In this line, I refers to the doctor. After he took the temperature of grandmother, he recommended to the Granny that I strongly recommend to Granny she must be quiet in the room and she must be slept on the bed. This was the suggestion, and she must be on the bed for at least 1 week. This is the suggestion. I strongly recommend a quiet week in bed. So according to the suggestion or recommend of grandmother, all the family members made grandmother to sleep on the bed for a week. But we sighed with relief. Who does we refer here? We refers to family members, relatives. We sighed. They felt some relief about that, so that the Granny would not able to go outside hereafter. They think that according to the suggestion of the doctor, she must be on the bed and should not be gone to outside, isn't it? When this was happened, all the family members felt relief about that, so that Granny hereafter Granny must be slept on the bed and must be inside the room. So that is why they felt very sighed, relief. Take a breath, deep breath about that. They felt very happy about that. And relief, I tucked. What is meant by tucked, dear friends? Tucked means push. Push means all the family members supported Granny. so that they help grandmother to take all the necessities inside the room. And according to the suggestion of or the recommendation of the doctor, all the family members provide everything to grandmother inside the room. Tucked her up well. They looked after her very well, isn't it? Since she was suffering from little fever, so that all the family members started to take care of her. But then, poor granny, on the other hand, poor granny, she is not happy with that. Even though whatever the things had given by all the family members, but she would not be happy about that. So that where she feels very happy, she feels very happy on only top of the tree. Now she is on the bed. She is taking rest, and she is not allowed to go outside, to go any walk, or to climb that tree. So that is why she is. The speaker says, grandson says that she is very poor now. Yes, got it. Why she is very poor now? Because she feels poor because she is unable to go outside. She is under the take care of all the family members, and she was not allowed to go. For her, to her, how she feels? It was like a brief season in hell. What is meant by hell? Hell means, yes, Naraka in Kannada. What is the opposite of the word hell? Good, heaven. See, what would be the heaven to grandmother? Yes, being on top of the tree is heaven to grandmother. Being on the bed in the bedroom is hell to grandmother. So that is why she feels very bad about her condition now. Now her condition is, according to the recommendation of the doctor, she must take care. She must be taken care of all the family members. Got it? So that is why when she slept on the bed, she feels as if she was imprisoned in jail. Got it? So that is why she feels as if she is in hell. Brief season in hell. She feels like that. Confined to her bedroom. Confined. What does it mean? Confined. Imprisoned. She feels as if she was confined to the bedroom. It means she is meant only inside the bedroom, and she was not allowed to go outside of the bedroom. That is why she feels as if she is living in hell. And it was very difficult condition to her. It was very worst to her. Got it? What is the worst condition to grandmother? Yes, according to her, what is the worst thing to grandmother or granny? Yes, living in the bedroom or sleeping on the bedroom is the worst condition to grandmother. Confined to her bedroom, while every breeze whispered of summer and dancing leaves. So meanwhile, in that time, all the leaves, see, while every breeze, every wind which comes from the outside, whispered, speaks, every wind, air speaks in the nature, summer and dancing leaves. And also, she could hear the leaves are dancing in summer. So that it is very good condition to her. According to grandmother, yes, climbing the tree only in summertime will be very best time to her, according to grandmother. So when she saw leaves were dancing in the breeze of summer, she feels very happy about that. But she was not able to go outside and climb the tree. That is why, by seeing all the good things in the nature outside of the room, she feels very bad about that, because she couldn't go outside and feel happiness in the nature. So that she feels very bad about that. But she had held her peace till she felt stronger. But dear student, she felt her patience. She kept her patience till her health becomes good. She says, but she had held her peace. Peace means what? Yes, Shanti in Kannada. Until she wait. Yes, till she felt wrong. She waited until she becomes normal health condition. After she became normal, then again she went outside and climbed the tree again. Then she sat up and said, after she took good treatment by all the family members, when she feels that it was hell and she was confined to the bedroom, soon after that, after she became good health, after she came to the normal health, she did not keep for a long time in the bedroom. Suddenly she wake up and asked her son that, what is that? I will lie here no longer. She says she would lie here no longer. She was not able to stay in the bedroom for long time. She says to her son that she would not leave or lie or sleep in the bedroom for long time. That means now she is, who said this? Yes, grandmother or granny said this. I refers to granny. She says like that, she will not be there in the bedroom for long time. And she called for my father. Immediately she called her son, grandson's father, speaker's father. Called my father and told him undaunted. She called her son and told him undaunted, without hesitation. She asks her son, what did she ask her son without any hesitation? That a house in a treetop. See, this is the demand of granny. This is the demand of granny. Now, when we hear the demand of granny in this poem, now we come to know that how silly she acts like, isn't it? How childish she behaves in the poem. What kind of childish activities are being there in the nature of grandmother? She asks a silly thing. Especially children ask like this. Children ask like this. But this granny, being 62-year-old woman, asks to have a house on the treetop. Let us see. Called my father and told him undaunted. She called her son and told him without any hesitation. Then that a house in the treetop. What did now ask to her son? She asked her son to prepare a house. To prepare a house on the treetop was what she now wanted. Now she is wanted that one. My dad knew his duties. See, on the other hand, my dad knew his duties. He knew. See, my dad, who does my refer here? My refers to again the speaker or Ruskin born or grandson. His dad knew very well what is his duty towards his mother, isn't it? So that according to the requisition of grandmother, according to the requisition of mother of the speaker's dad or father, he comes to know, father of the speaker comes to know that what is his duty towards his mother and what he must do to the mother. And he decided to do the things to her, what she wants now. Now what does she want now? She wants a house on the treetop. He said, that's all right. Granny's son agreed that he would fulfill all the desires of his mother or grandmother of the speaker. He agreed and he accepted and he is ready to do the things. He obeyed the order. He said, that's all right, you're ready to do. You will have what you want. And also he says that she would have what she wanted. Yes, son of grandmother says to grandmother that she would have what she wanted. That means she would get what her desire. What her desire? A house on the treetop. Now, grandmother's son must prepare these things to his mother. Now, he agreed and he obeyed. He accepted. He says that you will have what you want. That means she would have what she wanted. What she wanted? House on the treetop. And agreed. Dear, I will start work tonight. Yes. Grandmother's son or grandson or speaker's father agreed that I will start work tonight. He says that he would start his work that night. So he agreed. See, father and son. Father and son, they observed all the childish activities of grandmother and finally they come to know that the grandmother will not leave them aside, will not leave them alone. And now, whatever the requisition comes to them before a grandmother, she is not ready to accept those things. Even doctor advised her, doctor recommended her to take a bed rest for a week. She did not do that. And after she recovered, she again requested the same thing. Even so many family members suggested her not to climb the tree and to lead her life gracefully, but she smilingly said it to that she would lead her life gracefully. So these are the things. Where all these things were there, son and father came to know that they were ready to prepare the things. They were ready to fulfill the desire and dream of grandmother. So they agreed. And he says that he would start his work from that night. What is that work? The work is nothing but to prepare a house or build a house on the treetop. See, just imagine how silly she behaves, grandmother, and how childish activities that she has. Yes, definitely, my dear students. See, more than 80% of age-old people always do like this in our surroundings. They always want some special things. They always want some silly things. They always want some kind of the things which young do not like. They behave like that because of the factor of age, maybe. With my expert assistance, come to the last stanza. With my expert assistance, who does my refer here? Again, the speaker or the skin born. With the speaker's expert assistance, with the speaker's experience, he soon finished the chore. Who does he refer here? He refers to speaker's father or son of grandmother. He immediately, he quickly finished, he completed the chore. Chore means what? What is meant by chore? Chore means task or work. Got it here. Chore means task or work. Immediately, when the grandmother asked her son to prepare a house or to build a house on the treetop, immediately son took the help of his son or the speaker of the poem and completed and finished the work immediately, quickly, soon. Made her a tree, prepared her a tree on the top, tree house with windows and a door. See, what can we see on the house on the tree top? Yes, we can see everything what the normal house have. See, we can see doors, special doors and attractive windows and attractive fencing and attractive roofing. We can see all these things on the top of the tree. He prepared all those things. Son also prepared the staircase which helps grandmother and grandson to lift it and to stay there. So these were prepared by grandmother's son. So granny moved up now. She is getting her right now. She is getting her desires now. She is fulfilling her desires now from her son. Now she has got an opportunity to go through the staircase. She goes every time there. So granny moved up, and now every day she used to go there to the top of the tree, and she feels very happy there on the ground. As I told you earlier, I climbed to her room with glasses and a tray. Again the speaker, grandson, he also climbs to the house. How? With glasses and a tray, with some snacks, some drinks, and some kind of dishes are being transferred to the top of the tree. How silly she behaves, just like kids. She is behaving like a kid. I climbed to her room. He used to climb to the room of grandmother on the top of the tree, where we can see the house which is built by her son and the expert assistance of the son speaker with the glasses and a tray. He takes glasses and tray, some kind of water, coffee, tea, drinks and dishes and all kind of foods are being supplied to them. Who is the supplier? Yes, grandson is the supplier to grandmother. She sits there, and she sits on the top of the tree in the house. She feels very happy and proud that instead and drinks a sherry with me. She drinks a sherry with the expert assistance, with the speaker, with the grandson or the Ruskin bond. Sherry means what, dear student? Sherry means a kind of yellow colored or brown colored wine. Sherry means it is one of the types of wine. She used to drink sherry drinks, and another one is and she eats all kind of snacks on the tree with her grandson. Upholding her right to reside in a tree. Upholding is making it clear to the world. She is making it clear to the world that she has fulfilled her rights. She has fulfilled her desires. She has fulfilled all kind of wants by her son and grandson. She used to make clear all the world that she is very happy and how she gets all kind of desires like a kid. So this is about the poem of grandmother. My dear students, it is nothing but a very interesting poem, and you will have one question which is consisting of 4 marks. That question will always be asked like write a summary on the poem Grandma Climbs a Tree. So this is your today's homework. Dear students, you must write 4-mark question. One question, that is write a summary on the poem Grandma Climbs a Tree. Got it? You should write the answer for the question, and it is today's homework. Now we have completed the first poem, Grandma Climbs a Tree, which is written by Ruskin Bond. I hope that all of you understood the poem very well, and summary will be very easy. You should write according to the chronological order of the poem. Got it? Now come to the first stanza. Dear students, we will have some kind of small grammar points like rhyming words. Rhyming words mean, what does it mean? What does it mean? It is nothing but the word which ends with the same sound. The words which end with the same sound. Here in the first I will give example in the first and second stanza. The remaining stanza you should write, and you should identify which are the rhyming words in the upcoming stanzas or remaining 4 stanzas. Now come to the first and second. In the last word in the first line of the first stanza, wide, high. Observe here. Yes, these words, when we pronounce these words, end with the same sound. Wide, high, you, to, gift, lift. See the pair of rhyming word. The first pair, wide, high. You should write like this. Wide, high. Wide, high. The first pair of rhyming word. The second pair of rhyming word is, you should observe all the things. Yes, friends. See here, first thing, you, this pair, two, you, two, got it? And then gift, lift, got it? These are the pair of rhyming words. Come to the second stanza, dear students, told. What is that? Told. Then old. These are the pairs of rhyming words. Then gracefully. Gracefully. The pair of gracefully is disgracefully. Disgracefully. Then agree. Agree tree. Yes. These are the some examples of rhyming words. Got it? I have done here. And remaining rhyming words you should find out from the upcoming or remaining stanzas. Got it? Dear students, now I will stop the lesson. I hope that all of you understood the poem very well. And you should write the homework. First one is write the summary of the poem Grandma Climbs a Tree, which is consisting of 4 marks. And the next thing is you should write the rhyming words, the pair of rhyming words from the stanzas 3, 4, 5 and 6. Got it? Okay. Thank you, my dear students. We will meet with the next lesson. Thank you.